What's up, mortals? It's Dante from the anime Underworld, and today we are going over chapter 244 of Four Knights of the Apocalypse, titled The Man Who Refused to Talk. We got a nice cover page of the next generation of Britannia, the Knights of the Holy Grail. Now that we know their identities and who they're related to, I do wonder just how long these kids are going to be sticking around. Why do I say that? Well, let's get into it. We begin chapter 244 from the aftermath of last chapter with Galahad thinking that he has slain the god of war, Lancelot. You're not Kratos, buddy. And the son of war turns over to his comrades asking, alright, I got my target. How are all of... And to his surprise, he was the only one to actually kill his target, as his comrades' targets are just dumbfounded that Galahad did that. While the latter asks, what are you doing? You realize you have missions to carry out. Galahad walks towards his comrades, concerned for them. Did they do something to you? But Issei tries to calm him down, saying, no, listen to us. Unfortunately, Galahad seems to be very thick-headed. A brainwashing attack? Great. I'll handle this. Galahad draws his sword. I don't exactly know what he plans on fixing a brainwashed attack, but Issei tries to explain everything. You don't realize what the hell you're doing? These are our real... Unfortunately for Tristan's son, his father and his comrades just waltz right past them without explaining the damn truth of what the heck is going on here, as they seem just not terrified but amazed of Galahad's strength. The Grail Knights seem confused, wondering why the heck they aren't being distraught or, I don't know, angry that Galahad just killed one of their partners. And they just continue to praise Galahad for his deed of killing Lancelot. The way you handled yourself with Lancelot, man? Whoosh, yeah. As he draws his sword, he says, you're all out of your mind. One of your pals just met his end too. The three Knights of the Apocalypse stand there in complete silence, then just laugh right in Galahad's face. But why is that?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Well, it's because Galahad did not slay Lancelot. The god of war was saved thanks to his transformation magic right into this fat fairy. Seriously? Lancelot, why are all your fairies so fat? But Galahad now knows that it's going to take a lot more to beat Lancelot. Galahad just can't believe it. The man he stabbed right in the heart is now flying before him as a fat fairy with spiked hair. Not a good-looking fairy, a fat fairy. And this is the perfect time to explain everything. As Issei barges in on the conversation, you see now, Galahad, that pudgy fairy he turned into? What more evidence do you need? It's honest to goodness, Sir Lancelot himself. Snap out of it already. I'm in agreement. Nakaba, this joke has gone on far too long. It's not funny anymore. Oh my god, he just doesn't learn. Even though the rest of his comrades got the picture of what's going on, this idiot doesn't get the picture. Saying, don't you get fooled by him. Copying his transformation even? It's beyond malicious. He doesn't come to the realization, he doubles down. This is a fake, people. I know that most of all.
Oh, will someone please stop him?
As if that wasn't bad enough, Issei tries to explain why Galahad is such a thick-headed numbskull. I'm sorry, when he gets like this, it's like tunnel vision. Do you think you could persuade Lancelot to stop? That sadly might be the only way to resolve this. And so they try on their end, Tristan asking, Lancelot, I guess they misunderstood who we were the whole time. Can you maybe hear them out? Lancelot agrees, transforming out of his fairy form, much to the Knights of the Holy Grail's relief. That is, until Lancelot looks down on his future son and says, "After I whip this guy's ass." You know what? I'm in favor of this. Do it, Lancelot. Do it. Sadly, like father, like son, because Lancelot can get like that too. Galahad and Lancelot stand face to face yet again, with Galahad saying, "I'm not sure how you avoided a fatal wound. You must be really lucky. But either way, if you're hiding any powers, better break them all out right now before you regret it," he says, but thinks to himself, "Why? I know for a fact that my strike got him in the heart." Then the Knight of War tells his opponent, "That's good advice for you too, ain't it? And I'll answer that question of yours while I'm at it." Much to Galahad's shock and our remindment, Lancelot can read minds, so he knows what Galahad is thinking. It reminds us readers that he hasn't exactly gone all out. The God of War deactivates Zero's sign. His immense power erupts before the entire area. All of his power now unleashed for all to see, proving that during their spar, Lancelot has gone easy on his own son. The pressure was so strong it nearly sends the Knights of the Holy Grail and Apocalypse back from the sheer magical force. So much so, Logren almost falls off the cliff if it wasn't for her dear dad coming to the rescue at the last possible minute. And with his power on full display, Galahad can understand who exactly he's up against. We're marking at Lancelot's aura. Such dense, vicious, magical force. It's like a gigantic torrent of mud. Is it the secret to him blocking my strike? Unfortunately for him, much like all the weapons that Lancelot has used, the platform they're standing on is not capable of withstanding Lancelot's aura, as the ground begins to crack beneath their feet, and then gives out as the two wily coyote themselves off the side of the cliff, or whatever that is, and begin their violent descent down to the ground, all while their comrades just watch them fall to the ground. But a little falling to their death on a rock isn't gonna stop them from continuing their fight. Lancelot and Galahad continue where they left off. Each attack that they intend to strike upon the other, unintentionally or intentionally, chips away and slashes off pieces of the platform that they stand on, making their arena smaller and smaller as they quite hastily make their way down to the ground. Yet, despite falling to his death yet again, Lancelot seems to have the time to monologue to himself. No way, he could move freely without having the magic resist him? Where do you learn a trick like that? Who even is this guy? You haven't been paying attention, have you? Galahad is furious, yelling at Lancelot. "You thought this little stream would be enough to stop me cold? You've been an inferior copy from start to finish, and it's pissing me off." Galahad just almost landed a hit on Lancelot, but they were reminded, oh yeah, the ground. The two are feet, if not inches away from finally hitting the ground. I guess they forgot about gravity. And even still, they continued their fight. But don't worry, after all the sword slashing and karate shit that Lancelot was doing, someone finally managed to land a hit. Both of them managed to deliver a strong and swift attack onto their opponent's chest, with Lancelot hitting Galahad in the chest and Galahad kicking Lancelot in the chest, sending them backwards in opposite directions mid-air, just as their platform shattered into pieces, with the two of them now back on solid ground. Lancelot continues to fly backwards in the air, but uses his transformation ability to fly at high speed towards Galahad, and is genuinely concerned, yelling, "Yo, are you alright?" And to not only his but our surprise, he tells Lancelot, "I may not look like it, but I'm 1/4 fairy clan. I can hover above the ground at least." while demonstrating that yes, he is a little bit weightless.
Somebody's a little light on his feet.
Oh, so that's why he's so quick on his feet. He can levitate himself off the ground, and mixed with his purgatory enhanced speed and strength, yeah, that is beneficial to someone who relies on melee attacks. With both of them now on solid ground, Lancelot and Galahad are about to continue round 3, 4, I don't know, I lost count, with the Son of War mocking, ready to settle this, Sir Fake-a-Lot. And so begins round, I don't know, I don't care anymore. But what I do care about is this attack, with Galahad charging head on with a small display of his power, and Lancelot looking as if Galahad has landed yet another strike. While that's going on down below, their teammates are kind of concerned. They're still going at it. We have to stop them. Like father, like son. Proving that, yeah, Galahad really is Lancelot's kid. Unfortunately for them, there's a ringing. Something is ringing. The Grail Knights look around, wondering where that goofy sound is coming from, but it was just Gawain's crystal ball calling. So they have cell phones? After saying an incantation, Gawain summons her crystal ball. Just a plain, crystal ball. Doesn't have a freaky design, but it is called Carry Room. But who's calling? Is it spam? Nope, it's Anne. She's calling Gawain frantically. Gawain, is everyone there with you? Percival joins in on the call to one of his wives. Anne, yeah, we're all here. But it's not just Anne. Nasians is also there, wondering how he's doing. Well, Percival, now you're in a different kind of three-way. And this shocks Logrin and Cardiaz because not only are they meeting their past father, but their mothers are right there. However, I doubt Anne and Nasians are going to take the news very well that their children from the future have come back into the past. Past mothers don't exactly like getting that news.
Time travel, Clark? Don't you need more evidence?
Not really?
No.
And Percival is just about to introduce their future kids to their past moms, telling them, guys, bet you'll never guess who else is here with us. Go on, guess. But unfortunately, there's greater news as Anne yells, I don't care. We got serious trouble over here right now. Anne goes on to explain, the scene is still pretty chaotic, so I'm not fully sure, but it's just an awful sight. Anne goes on to explain, I'm afraid the citizens of Camelot got attacked on their way back home. And judging by the way Gother put it, they think that Kath Palug is alive after all. And so we end chapter 244 on this brutal scene. The Camelot caravan is in complete ruins. No one is left alive, not even the horses. Showing us that Kath is now back at full strength and is ready to continue his hunt for King Arthur to become the true King of Chaos.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Okay, so aside from Galahad and Lancelot, the fights with the Holy Grail Knights are starting to get resolved. All we need to see is just Lancelot beating Galahad, and we can focus on, the final boss, the whole reason why they went to Camelot in the first place. So we got that boss fight to look forward to, but what do you think is going to happen in chapter 245? If you love 7 Deadly Sins and 4 Nights of the Apocalypse material, hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this video and this chapter review, and subscribe to the channel for more content coming your way very soon. This has been Dante from the Anime Underworld, and I'll see you mortals later.